And now, introducing the new Sneakyg Man store on SD. All you got to do, go on to SD, type in Sneakyg Man store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow. Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for Sneakyg Man merch. So please, check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. Water Hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's Replica Trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
Yo, after W, you already know, it's the man in the flesh.
Let's go Giants! Ow!
Mr. Giants on top, you already know.
I'm here with Amani Tuma. Amani Tuma, tell them about them Giants, man. What podcast should you watch? You should watch Sneakyg.
I know I'm kind of good, but what do you think about Sneakyg Man?
That boy, man.
You're listening to Make It Count, the Sneakyg podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go Giants! Ow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G. Good. What is up? It's been a minute. But we back and we better than ever. Not really. Same old. Now, I know some of y'all are wondering why I'm whipping out the classic Chrome from Noggin Boss. Shout out Noggin Boss. Bling. I'm gonna put that little sound effect, ding, anyway. I want to before I get into the show, all right, before we do the damn thing, I want to share something with y'all. And if you're on TikTok, please go to my either my Instagram, you can see the show live itself, or go to my YouTube channel, Twitch, YouTube Sneakyg Man. Now I'm a very positive, kind of guy, right? I try and do positive content. I want people to interact with us. I love having the Giants panel. We talk and we have a good time. We're debating. Right back at you, Jalen. Good to see you too, fam. And you should have got the link, by the way. If you have time. Anyway, now I want to share something with y'all that and again, if you're not on the the Instagrams or the YouTubers or the Facebooks or the Twitches or the $1 million or the million.co or the Kicks or the LinkedIn's, you're not going to see what I'm talking about. But I want to share something with y'all. Okay, I'm a very like I said, I'm a positive person. Okay, and I try and find the good in what the Giants do. Okay, and I'm saying all this because now first off, let me back up. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I went to the, every year here in Dallas. I live in Dallas, Fort Worth. Those that don't know, I go to the Giants Cowboys game at AT&T religiously. That is my Christmas. That is my Christmas, people. The day before, yes, that is my Christmas Eve. That is like win or loss, trust me, we haven't won any yet, but win or loss. That is my Christmas, all right? And I enjoy that day thoroughly. I mean, I meet the players, I see the coaches, I interact with every matter of fact. Last year I met Sierra. Level up. Anyway, I digress. And I had on a noggin hat. My sunglasses, and I'm decked out. I even got my Super Bowl rings, they're my replicas that I got for the team. Okay. And lo and behold, the next day, I'm getting bombarded with a lot of, mentions or, posts, people tagging me in pictures, whatever. I was on SportsCenter, right? SportsCenter, ESPN, me, my face, this beard. I was on there, right? And it's a joyous, momentous type of experience. Oh my God, I'm on SportsCenter. Holy shit! Excuse my language. Sorry. See, even now I get emotional about it. And of course, they talk about. Oh, we're going to talk about the draft here in a little bit. I see you, Bruce. So of course they said, the Giants, were like out of 6 losses. The Giants are like 5 out of those 6 losses of field goals kicked over 65 yards. And I'm like, that kind of sucks. They got my picture on there with that. And then today, and I want to give a shout out. Now, again, I want to thank Giants Wire. I did. I want to give a shout out to Giants Wire. Let me make sure I'm saying the name right. Bear me with 1 second here, guys. Yes, Giants Wire. What is it? USAtoday.com, MSN, whatnot. And I had a bunch of people tag me, TikTok, because apparently it was on, it was on Facebook, it was on TikTok. And again, I'm not saying this as I'm not, I want to thank Giants Wire. I'm going to clip this and I'm going to give you guys a big thank you so much for using my photo. But look, New York Giants have one of the most stressed fan base in the NFL. Can we, is there a possibility of me being on, like, have an article that's positive? That's all. And if the answer is no, I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. But to talk about how we lost games, how depressed Giants fans, stressed Giant fans are, and I am the face of it. And look, this is I'm not upset in this picture. I'm smiling. Not really. Actually, I'm probably waiting on somebody to get an autograph or something, because you see there's a Sharpie sticking out of that picture right there. But to have a negative tone
to that picture. I don't want to be the face of the bad part of the Giants. But you know what? Again, I want to thank Giants Wire for using this picture. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up because the writer too. I want to give him his flowers. I got to click on it. I tried to put it on there, but apparently I got like an ad blocker on my Apple, whatever. Oh, and of course it's going to take forever for it to load. Come on. Oh my God. Really? Now you're going to take forever to load. Okay, hold on. I think I might have the photo. Oh, I do. Okay. John Fennelly, Fennelly. Thank you so much. And I mean this. Thank you for using my picture for this. I mean, it's great. I love it. I'm just, positive. I just want to be positive. That's all. That's all. Okay. Let me go ahead and change hats. This is one of my new ones. I love this one. So we got a lot to talk about. I've been MIA, and I want to thank everyone that is in the backstage. I want to thank everyone that that's well, hold on, Jalen, you didn't get the you know what, hold on, okay, Jalen saying you didn't get the link. Well, I'm going to change that now. My bad, Jalen, my bad. I you know what, I probably saw your name and then just glossed over it. My fault. So the link is out now. You guys are more than welcome to join the show. Before we go on, I do want to say one thing. Last week, and it wasn't serious. I didn't go to the hospital. I mean, I had to get checked out, but nothing major. Before we go on, I just want to tell everybody, I kind of want to beg everyone. I do take things for granted. I do. Not you guys, not people that follow me, not people that's on the show now. No, I just life in general. You make plans, and thinking that you're going to participate in a thing, and and sometimes it doesn't happen, right, for whatever reason. I hope what I'm saying I make sense. But I want to say this. Things can change in a matter of seconds. And I learned that I guess you could say the hard way last Monday. So, again, nothing serious. All is good. Had to take a step back, literally. And again, the reason why I'm saying this is to tell everyone, please be thankful for what you got right now. Be thankful for your mobility. Thankful for every breath that you could take. Yeah. Now, that being said, let's do the damn thing. Clinton, I see. I'll get you here in a sec.
Hey, what's up, G fam?
What up, Mark?
Hey, what up, Jalen?
Back, brother.
Likewise.
What's going on, Jalen?
So we are.
What's up, Jay?
And that,
Who got the TV? Oh, Mark, I got you, Mark. Okay, I got you. Just when you want to talk, just take yourself off mute.
wonder if he's watching the Knicks game.
No, they were losing last time I checked.
They still are. Well, that's
No.
going to happen when you have 13 turnovers.
Well, they beat my Nuggets, so we ain't gonna talk about Knicks right now. Anyway, so right now we got the combine. Okay. The Hardball era is in full force now. Okay.
Yep.
Before the show started, I watched a little bit of Joe Shane's press conference. Casey, I'm gonna start with you. Let's start with the combine. What's your impression of the combine? I mean, is it a waste of time? Is it worth it? Is there value in it? What's your impression?
So I think there is value in it, but I don't put a whole lot of value in it. I think that the combine, sure, it's good to know that this guy can run back and forth in 10 seconds. But I really want to know what he looks like on the field and how he's going to react on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, the combine is nice to look at for the stats, and this dude can run, a 4.4. This dude can run a 4.3. It's all great, but I don't put that much stock in it. If you have I don't remember a few years back. You remember Odell Beckham had a cousin that was looking to get into the NFL, and this dude's stats were off the chart. Like, he was ridiculous. But you put him out on the field, and it was like,
He was lost.
So I'd rather get somebody who doesn't have a great combine, but when they step out on that field, they show out.
Shout out H-Town. He said combine watered down. Wow.
It lost its luster years ago.
Well, go ahead, Mark. What's your? I mean, is there value in the combine?
To me, no, because it's like for example, like Mendoza, he's not going to show show at the combine. He ain't even going to throw.
Right. It's starting. And we saw the same thing with Shador. We saw the same thing with Cam Ward last year, and even with what he threw, Cam Ward threw.
Ward did. Shador didn't.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I said Ward, but I was thinking of Williams for the Bears.
Caleb.
Caleb. Yeah, I was thinking of Caleb when I said Ward.
Gotcha.
Ghost, what are your thoughts, man?
To piggyback off what Mark was saying and to kind of piggyback on what Clark was saying, I think it's like a lot of pageantry that just kind of like has lost its luster in a way. Mm-hmm. At the same time, it's another way for some of these young athletes that may have like fell to the wayside through the cracks to, kind of build up their draft stock in a way. And look, man, like Clark said, dude, like a 40-yard dash don't mean nothing if you can't run routes. And I think OBJ's cousin, you talking about the dude from Princeton, right? I think he was from Princeton, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember where he went to school. I just remember like seeing his workouts and stuff. And
yeah,
he
was an athletic freak. Yeah, he was. He was an athletic freak, but he just, didn't really pan out for him in the league or whatever have you, however that ended up. But long story short, man, for me, the combine right now is just filler until free agency and finally the draft. That's all it really is.
Oh, Ready Player One, Teron Beckham.
Yeah, that was his name.
Terron Beckham.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Jalen, is there value in the combine?
Honestly, not so much anymore. I mean, I feel like there was a lot more like just a few years ago, but now it just doesn't even feel like it's an accurate representation of what people look like in game.
Mm-hmm.
Like look at Anthony Richardson. Dude had he seemed like he had a great combine. And look at him, and look at his actual product since he's been out on the field during his time in the NFL.
Right.
It hasn't been great.
Right. One of the things that I'm sorry, go ahead, Ghost. Go ahead.
No, I was about to just throw in there. Lost his job to DJ. Ain't that something else?
Right. Well, but he was also on IR. He got injured or something.
Yeah, he got injured.
But
They played that young man though. He wasn't ready to come out of college. I think whoever told him to get up and put himself up for the draft.
Top 10 pick though.
Yeah.
He was drafted 4 overall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got the money
and had a great combine, and still like I just don't see that being like, especially for the top recruits. I think, to what Ghost was saying, some of the guys that may not have shown out as much in college can improve their draft stock in the combine, but like the top guys, unless you completely bomb the combine, it's not going to change that much.
Right.
For
me, I just want to say this. Like, I really never put too much stock in the combine, because 9 times out of 10, teams already have an idea of who they want in the first round. I know they're going to be looking at GMs, operational personnel, wherever you want to call the position now. They make their money in the 4th, 5th, 6th, and even 7th round. And sometimes, undrafted guys. Okay. And hold on, I want to put this up here now before I get into it. H-Town said film is everything. Facts. But it's kind of hard to evaluate college film and what they could do in the pros. It's 2 different levels. I don't want to say 2 different sports, because it's not, but it is 2 different levels.
It's just a whole lot faster. It's just way faster.
The combine is
I like this guy's name. He said
dark friend.
That dark friend.
That's funny.
That could go a couple ways though.
I know, right?
He
said the best part about the combine is to know players' actual height and weight, because college can't measure. Yeah, that's true. Because didn't they? That dude from what's that SEC school? Vanderbilt, whatever.
Yeah.
He was listed at what, 6'1" or 6'2", and he's really like 5'3" or something like that.
5'3".
How do you mess that up?
I'm exaggerating. He's like 5'9" or 5'10" and 3/4. I don't know. Maybe they
definitely be gassing and rounding off the
they measured him with his cleats on. Let's just talk what it is. So, and then H-Town said they throw for their pro days. I get that. I get that. But the one thing I'll say about throwing on your pro day, and I can understand wanting to throw with guys that you have a chemistry with, that you have familiarity that on the field.
See, now that's my kid.
Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah. But at the same time, I would like to see especially a projected first rounder period, that's going to be a quarterback throwing against or throwing with people that he don't know. But then because you can easily kind of dissect how quickly he can adjust, on the fly. I think there's some value in that, and for me. And now the combine as a whole, and I'm going to use this. This is why I say I don't want to say it's a joke. I'm not going to say it's a waste. But
it's the combine, not the Pro Bowl.
Right. No. But what I want to say is this: if 6 quarterbacks gets picked before Tom Brady, if Tom Brady gets selected in the 6th round, 199th overall, and I mean, the man, 10 Super Bowls, 7 Super Bowl rings, 3 conference championships total, 10 rings total. And you telling me on paper that there's 6 quarterbacks? Because if I'm not mistaken, there were 6. Was it 5 or 6 quarterbacks that were selected before Brady?
I don't remember.
I don't
Something
know.
like that. It's been a minute.
I want to say it was 6 because I know Seneca Wallace. What?
Oh yeah, Seneca Wallace was definitely one of them.
What?
Okay, that's a little wild.
And the thing that I want to say this, I'm not going to say I knew. I mean, I'd be lying on my ass if I was going to sit here and tell you that I knew Brady was going to be great. I knew when Brady was in Michigan and he beat Alabama, I knew he was going to be a good quarterback. I did not know he was going to be great. I will say that.
I don't think anyone did. I mean, the dude ran the 40 in cargo shorts.
But
right,
hold on. You want to hear something funny about that? He runs it faster now that he's retired and older.
Yes,
than he did when he was.
I saw that. Yeah,
crazy.
I saw that. But then thinking about it too. I mean, we're talking about before. This is like pre 9/11, right? And I don't even think he played his rookie year. Because I want to say he
didn't.
Drew Bledsoe started.
Yeah. Drew Bledsoe lost his starting job.
It was until the 2001 season.
Mm-hmm.
So granted, nobody knew what they had. Nobody knew they had Brady. Nobody knew what they had, and the future, that literally the franchise player that they had. But then I also look at Russell Wilson. He was drafted in the 4th round. And here he is taking a position, a starting position, his rookie season, leading the Falcons to the playoffs 3 years.
Seahawks.
I'm sorry, to the Falcons. Yes, Seahawks. Thank you. Leading the Falcons. Shit, I said it again. The Seahawks to the Super Bowl.
I was going to say 2 years in a row. That's
leading them to the playoffs, and being the caliber player that he is, But it's just one of those. I like Ghost. I'm kind of like with you, man. It's like it's a filler. It's something to get us to talk about football. Good water cooler talk in the office, and it's kind of like it's like a Scooby snack, Here, go ahead and munch on this until July.
Have this bread. Have these little pieces of bread until the appetizer.
Get these crumbs. And then the draft, and then the schedule.
Oh, that's what I thought the UFL was. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
The UFL, I'll tell you right now, the UFL is the security board, right?
That's charcuterie. It's called charcuterie.
Well, charcuterie. I say tomato.
Board,
you
the
say tomato.
cheeses, the grapes, the little pieces.
The cheese. The
Security board.
cheese on there.
Yep.
But I'll even throw in arena football too. Arena football and the UFL. That's the charcuterie board for.
I'll take that. That's fine.
And hell, but then what would we call the CFL? What's that?
Oh,
like an appetizer? Would that be like an appetizer?
Yeah, I guess salad.
That would be That would be the soup and salad. That would be the soup and salad.
I would think it was the crackers that come with the soup and salad because I don't. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh man.
Just keep it a band.
Hey, I don't mind. I don't mind CFL. I don't mind CFL. I mean, shit, they only got 3 downs. I was like, what? They're punting on 3rd down? What? Anyway,
what? That doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah.
Aren't their fields shorter too, or something like that?
No,
it's long. It's long. Way long.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, shout out to Brandon London, one of our our all-time receivers. I'm joking, Mark. And Mark, I know Mark because he hangs out at J18 all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played in CFL, and he said he thought he was in good shape until he went up there and started playing. He said them boys stay running. So real quick, I'm gonna talk about the new coaching staff. Have you guys been catching up on that?
Well, I saw that one of our assistant coaches left and went to the Raiders. I said, okay, that was random. But I'm like, hey, more power to him, I guess.
What about the coaching staff with Harbaugh?
Well, I was I'll say this. I was really happy with the defensive coordinator signing because I'm like, well, anybody that's not Shane Bowen, I'm okay with. But more specifically, what I liked about Denard Wilson is the fact that like his scheme is all about like confusing quarterbacks. So I was like, all right, we can work with that. We've had that before.
Right.
Hopefully, we'll see more turnovers out of the defense.
And he was with Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
And like his first year in Tennessee, I believe, like first or second year, one of the two, they were like second in defensive scoring.
Okay.
Like overall.
But now, wait, was he the defensive coordinator for Tennessee?
Mm-hmm.
Or was he a positional coach for Tennessee?
He was the DC for Tennessee.
Okay. Okay.
Now the one hire that I was just like, okay, what the hell are we doing? Was
Go ahead.
Matt Nagy. Well, that was my thought at first.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it was just because of the fact that it's just because like I saw how lackluster Kansas City's offense looked like the last couple of years. But then I really thought about it, and I'm like, okay, it's like you can't always put lackluster offensive play on the play caller. It's like when Kansas City had an explosive offense, what did they have at their disposal? Wide receivers. They don't have any wide receivers at this point. Like all they got is Travis Kelce, and even he's not consistent anymore.
Well, I mean, they did have Rice on that 6-game suspension.
Yeah, that didn't help them either.
When he came back, that offense hopped up though, didn't it?
It did.
Almost. Now, I mean, to Matt Nagy's defense, he was a part of back-to-back Super Bowl and 3-time AFC championship teams. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we can always, I mean, I know everybody's going to say, well, Andy Reid was calling the plays.
Yeah.
Andy Reid was, doing the game prep, whatnot. But at the same time,
you didn't learn anything from Andy Reid? Like
that's what I'm saying. I think he did. And also, I was going to say this too, H-Town. Trubisky performed under Matt Nagy.
Yeah, he did.
Trubisky is one of the few quarterbacks that he can actually say, hey, I threw 6 touchdowns in one game. Not
that
too many
is
NFL
such a
quarterbacks.
random, like that's such a random stat.
Well, I mean, it is, but I mean, but still.
No,
I mean,
I'm not like I wasn't like disagreeing with you, Sneaky. I'm just saying like that's just like that's crazy. Like like there's only 2 QBs I can think of that have thrown for 6 touchdowns in a game, like 6 and not like 6 or more.
Right. And
Trubisky
one of them, Brady.
Yep.
Well, I think Eli threw 5. I don't think Eli threw 6.
Oh yes, he did.
He did throw 6 in the Saints?
Yeah, that Saints game, I think it was. Yep.
Against the Saints.
Yep, 356 touchdowns.
That game was a shootout, bro.
What?
Yeah,
it was like a Madden game, easy mode.
I swear, it was like watching a Madden game. Like both those defenses.
Wait, now y'all, hold on, y'all got me. Hold on, let me check myself real quick because I thought he only threw 5.
Nope.
Okay. All right, hold on. I'm going to Football Reference.
All right.
All right, here we go. Eli Manning, Hold on. What? 2015, right?
Yep.
2015. Okay. New Orleans. How do I go to box score? Here we go. Boom. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to.
So just to talk while he's looking that
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Yep. I stand corrected. Yep. He threw 6. 6 and no interceptions.
The Chiefs offense has struggled as of late, but Travis Kelce is not the same Travis Kelce. They don't have a proven running back. I mean, I like Pacheco, but he's not a great back.
Was he hurt sometime last year?
Yeah, I think the injuries affected him.
And he
mostly.
was
Yeah, because
hurt.
he tore his ACL at some point.
Some kind of foot injury.
Their offensive line has lost a couple of top players.
Yep.
So yes, their offense has struggled as of late, but they still were putting up decent points even with those problems. So I can cut Nagy a little slack in terms of that.
Right. Look, all I got to say is when I heard we got Nagy, I was kind of like, oh, okay, great, here we go.
Remember, Nagy wasn't the first choice either.
Right.
He was our compensatory pick.
Well, who did we want?
Cliff Kingsbury, I'm assuming.
Nah, it was the Browns.
But he's the
that's
Browns
right. Yeah, the Browns. Yeah, you're right.
Munkin.
Yeah.
Munkin, yeah.
Hey.
Makes sense. Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind Kingsbury. I would have liked to have him. But
honestly, from what I heard about Cliff Kingsbury, it's like his play calling is like really good for like 1 year, and then year 2 his play calling just takes a cliff dive. Well,
Mark, what are your thoughts, man?
About what?
Nagy and Bernard Wilson.
The last couple of years he was with Kansas City, it was like they was getting too old.
Yeah.
Offensive line wasn't working. Even in the wide receivers, it's like, damn, who's their number 1 wide receiver?
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
I don't even know.
I realized I got Clinton in the backstage. Hold on. Clinton, what's up, man?
What's going on, fellas?
What's up?
My bad. Kind of want to get your 2 cents on this because you're a Chiefs fan.
Hold on.
What's your thoughts on Nagy when he was with y'all and
what all y'all said is true. He wasn't all that the last 2 years we had him. I think Mr. Clark said the best. Travel's getting old. He's a decent offensive coordinator. And I forgot who was my top receivers over there because he wasn't targeting like that.
Right.
Xavier Worthy just disappeared over there, and we talking combine. Didn't he set a record? And look, he just
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to say something real quick. I think it's kind of counterproductive, and I mean, he did have a laughing emoji. There's on TikTok a gentleman or a name called Good Vibes Only 23 said Giants are trash with
it doesn't sound like good vibes only.
That don't sound like good vibes. That don't good vibes. That don't sound like good vibes. They don't sound like.
That's
to me. I'm just saying to me.
They trying to stress us out, Sneaky. That's what it is, man. They just.
I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I don't.
Can we get to the actual draft first?
He might.
Now.
All I'm saying, he might need a name change. He might need a name change. Well, that's just me. That's just me.
Yeah.
But Clinton, go ahead. We'll give you the floor for a little bit regarding the Chiefs. Are you glad to see him gone?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm glad we got an old C back, an old one.
Eric Bieniemy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we can actually see who gonna be our top notch receivers again. And like Mr. Clark said, Travis is getting up there in age, like all tight ends are. He didn't look like himself because of our old coordinator. Good luck to y'all. I hope y'all do the best with Dart and the RC. I wish the best. I'm gonna be cheering for y'all like always.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Thanks.
Before I let you go, are you going to go to any Renegades games this year?
I'm planning to.
Okay. And there is a new arena team called the Dallas Bulls. I don't know if you've heard about them. They're part of
The AFL or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, like the National League or something like that. So
You know they're playing at Fair Park, right?
yes. Yeah, you might be seeing me out there too,
On top of it, I did not know they were playing in Allen Event Center too before they moved.
Okay.
So
yeah, and the Renegades, they're playing in that Toyota field.
Oh, that FC Dallas play at?
Yes, yeah. They're not playing in Arlington anymore. And just so everybody knows, I know everybody's big Renegades fans, UFL fans here.
Oh yeah.
They're no longer the Arlington Renegades. They're now the Dallas Renegades now.
So
I never do anything for that city. I swear.
I guess
Oh, also I want to tell you also, G-Man, they also have a soccer team, FC Dallas soccer team for women's. They play at the Cotton Bowl.
Yes, yep, I'm aware of that. Yep.
They just lost Saturday.
Oh, did they? Yeah.
2-0.
Yeah, I know they have
so
they have a league too. Because I know Eli owns a team. So
did not know that.
Yeah. But Clinton, I appreciate you coming on. We're gonna talk about some Giant stuff. Let me hear it one time, man.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you, fam. Be good. Thanks for coming on, man. So now let's get to the draft.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and talk about this draft. In case I'm gonna start with you.
All right.
What do you think is our best case situation, and who do you, not so much the player, because again, I haven't identified a player yet. I want to talk about the position. All right.
So here's the thing.
What position you see us maybe, jumping up for, staying where we're at, trading back? What you're the GM right now. What's your thoughts?
Let me give you two answers.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what I want, but I'm also gonna tell you what I think John Harbaugh is gonna do.
Oh.
So what I want is wide receiver.
Okay.
Okay. That's what I want. Like,
wait, Jalen, what was that all about? Are you watching TV?
I'm watching the Knicks game.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was like, you might need to ground him. You might need to put him in timeout because he was like, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Casey.
oh, they getting blown. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, luckily they're not at MSG, but still.
So I think Tate might be generational. So if he's there at 5, I personally, if I'm the GM, I take Tate. Now, I don't think that's what Harbaugh is going to do.
Okay.
I think he's going to go with the safety. What's his name?
Caleb Downs.
And because he's a defensive guy. Mm-hmm. And our safeties are good. But again, Downs is great. from what we've seen. Is it going to translate in the NFL? Most likely, because he played at Ohio State. So
Yeah, and he wasn't a quarterback.
Right. So I think the downs, I think they go downs, but me personally, I would want Tate.
Okay. Mark, what's your thoughts, man?
Well, my first thought, I wanted a wide receiver because I don't think they're gonna let Wandell walk.
You think that you don't think they're gonna re-sign Wandell?
I don't think so, man.
I was actually thinking about that last night. But let me go ahead, give me your thoughts, and then we'll talk. We'll talk.
Well, my thing is, I want Tate.
Now, to be fair, Slayton is still under contract. Okay, I think he got one more year. That don't mean
one more than get him out.
No, but that doesn't mean we won't release him. Okay, and I'm not saying that that's what we're gonna do, right? But if we get rid of Wandell and Slayton,
we have to get a wide receiver at that point.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that doesn't make. I could see keeping Wandell. I mean, we're gonna have to sign him, and I know he wants 17 per, but he may go down to 14 mil a year. Maybe.
Did he want that much?
You think he'll take the hometown discount? I doubt it, man.
I think so.
I don't know if anybody's going to pay him that much.
I mean, actually, Dad, I'd have to disagree with you there, because I feel like there might be someone out there who's desperate enough for a wide receiver.
I'll tell you right now. Let me tell you something. Brian Daboll down there with a Cam Ward in need of targets.
Yeah,
they might pay him.
With the draft being full of wide receivers this year, I don't know if Wandell gets the money that he's looking for.
However, hold on. Ghost, you on to something though. He is familiar with Daboll's offense.
Yeah, that too.
Yep. He's familiar with Kafka's offense.
Yep.
Well, I mean, but that's
not necessarily Daboll.
Well, I mean,
and he's been like Daboll's guy too, like as far as wide receivers is concerned, outside of because Slayton for a while was in the doghouse too. You know what I mean? So,
dog, I think
it's a possibility.
Oh,
I get you, but Daboll's got to get the GM to sign off on that. And will the GM say, okay, I trust you with this after what happened with the Giants? I don't know.
So I got a couple awesome statements here. So Steve-O said, he said, what's up, Sneaky? What's up, Steve-O? Tehran said, if Slayton is still under contract, they won't keep Wandell. And then William H. Holla, what's up, Holla? He said, Wandell is going to get 18 mil somewhere. Wandell's dad played for Harbaugh. We hoping he stays. I'm hoping he stays too, and that's from Elliot Graft. I can honestly see us releasing Slayton, and that pains me because I'm still a fan of Slayton. I wish he would have, did a little, more productive last year.
Dropsies, man, they just keep haunting him, bro.
God,
more productive any year. One of them.
And I got to give a shout out to Dash, and also TP, who's in basic. He said, the hands, catching with the hands, not the body. And I've been really focusing on NFL wide receivers that catch with the hands. And when you look at Diggs, Jefferson, even the one receiver from Seattle.
JSN.
Yeah, he's a beast.
I mean, he catches straight. I mean, he rarely catches from the body.
Hey Jay. When I taught you how to catch a football, what did I tell you?
Always catch with your hands.
Diamond.
This right here.
Yep, diamond.
Yep.
Right there.
Diamond. Yep.
You know,
Dad. By the way, Ariana says hi.
No.
You know what I thought it was funny when of course and I wish Dash was here. Me being the quarterback that I was, I had a friend of mine who looked very similar. I mean, he could have been Jerry Rice's kid for all I know, right?
Maybe
he wasn't because I knew his dad. Okay, but
sure about that?
we would throw the ball. I mean, we play catch back and forth, right?
Yeah.
And out of habit, he would make the diamond, he'd catch it, and he would tuck it in, right? And I remember watching an interview with Jerry Rice when they were just throwing the ball back and forth, and that's the same thing Jerry Rice did. He caught it and tucked it in. I mean, and it was like second nature. He didn't like, didn't have, I mean, it was just pure instinct. Someone said we need AJ Brown. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
No, the hell we
don't
do not.
need AJ Brown.
We do not need AJ.
What about a Mike Evans though?
You know,
Mike Evans.
Evans is getting up there too, but I'd rather have Evans than AJ Brown.
Well, I mean, okay,
because apparently dude wants to test free agency, so I'm like, you know what? You want to? It's like if he wants to come to the Giants, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Yeah,
we needed a big wide receiver.
And then when Malik Neighbors gets the ball more than he does, he starts complaining. No.
Wait, we're talking about Evans, right?
No, I'm talking about Brown.
Oh
yeah, Brown is going to be fine the whole way through.
Sure.
But I think Mike Evans could take Malik under the wing a little bit and teach him a few things too. With the veteran presence.
Yeah,
like I said, I would much rather take Evans.
I would definitely take Evans
over Tyreek Hill too, because Tyreek Hill is out there too.
So no,
man,
Mike Evans.
Yes, sir.
At the same time, I would say Evans, but I mean, Evans would be that veteran role. Of course.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he'd be the number 2 wide receiver. I mean, let's be real.
Did you see what he did last year?
No, I'm not. No, I guess I did, but and the only reason I say that is because he did have a few injuries that kept him off the field last year.
He's getting old, man.
Yeah, he's getting up there.
That's concerning.
But also, he was the number 1 receiver. He would not be the number 1 receiver.
Shout out, hope all is well.
Yo, she's a 12, man. She's a Seahawks fan, bro.
Oh shoot. Okay. Well, hey.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Enjoy it. I don't know if you live in Seattle, but I know for a fact that parade was banging.
Wonder how Minnesota's feeling about Sam Darnold now.
Oh my, hey, yeah, they fired the GM.
They fired the GM after that.
Yeah. Yep. And let DJ walk.
Crazy.
Wow, that's wild, man. It is crazy.
Yo, and Giants fans was clamoring, hooting and hollering for JJ McCarthy a couple years ago. Was they not?
We were not.
Well,
certain Giants fans was, not me. I wasn't. There was a lot of Giants fans.
Let me tell you about that night, that 2024 draft. I'm sitting there at a sports bar, and like I just got into a conversation with the guy sitting behind me, and I'm sitting over there in the booth, literally like this. I was like, please, I am begging you, do not pick JJ McCarthy, Joe Shea. Please don't do it. And then Roger Goodell said Malik Neighbors. I said, yeah.
I didn't. Hold on a sec. So Miss Hangover said, ha ha ha. I knew he was going to do well. He was my top 10 quarterback list for fantasy. Oh, there you go. And you know what? Matter of fact, I'm glad you brought up Sam Darnold. A big shout out to Sam. I learned my lesson. I tell you what,
Jets cast away.
That man journeyed across the earth. The castaway that journeyed across the earth.
I tell you what, Kevin Hart said it best. You're gonna learn today. And I did. I doubted him. I was like, because I was thinking he was gonna be the Minnesota Vikings, Sam Darnold, in that bye week. When they came back from that bye week and got destroyed, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, they crushed the Niners.
That's a testament. That's a testament to that head coach, though, man. He got them boys ready, man. Shouts out
Mike
to him.
McDonald. He's a legit coach, man. I'm like,
and hey, like I said, I doubted him once, and I know my buddy because he called me up. He said he still made the bet. He still made money off that game I'm glad you didn't listen to me. I'm glad you didn't listen to me. And he said, what do you think about Super Bowl? I said, I am not doubting Sam Darnold again until he gives me a reason. Now that man got a ring for the rest of his life.
And he's the first quarterback from his class to get a ring.
Yeah.
Over Lamar, over Mayfield.
That class, you like, what?
Yeah. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Baker. Like,
yeah.
Insane.
You know, and another thing too, I want to give a shout out to Leonard Williams,
and Julian Love.
Julian Love.
Yes, sir.
I mean, hell, even the backup quarterback, although he was only with us for a year. Hey, I mean, you got the ring. You know, congrats, especially Leonard Williams. I was really excited when he got paid. You know, from us. You know.
I wanted him and Dex to roll. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Who?
I really did. Leonard Williams.
Man,
yeah.
And then Joe Shane traded him.
Miss Hangover says Julian Love is that dude. Yeah, and
yeah,
he's a good dude.
Super Bowl. I was like,
we know.
And he's a good dude.
Love.
You know. You know, I'm glad they got their ring. I wish they would have got it with the Giants, but big shout out to them. I still got love for them.
Oh, yeah. It is what it is. It's like,
you know.
Congrats to them, though.
At least they didn't go to Philly. Liar.
Right.
Saquon.
Yeah, I'm still hurt. I'm still hurt. Anyway, now free agents.
Ooh.
Right? The free agent market.
It's interesting this year.
What now? For us, I mean, I know we talked about Wandell a little bit. But I mean, we still got Luminor we got to resign.
And Flop.
And Flop. I mean, there's a bunch of people.
And Bellinger, if you want to throw him in there.
Yeah,
Belly too. Yep.
I think
Tibbs is getting his 5th year coming up here soon too, so that's another situation.
Yeah, that's something we can worry about next year.
His 5th year option.
Yeah, or
they should pick it up. I don't see why that's even a conversation.
I think we already did.
Yeah, did they? Okay.
No, I mean, like, I think this happened like at some point last year, or something like that with Tibbs.
Oh no, okay. So my mistake. I think they asked him because there was a question that was proposed in today. Okay, so you're right. I guess they asked him about like whether or not that like a trade situation might come up. So yeah, you're right.
Actually,
that's right.
I've been hearing some rumors about him possibly getting traded to Chicago.
Really?
Yeah.
For what though? See, I like Thibodeau. I'm not going to say that we shouldn't trade him at all, but I'm sorry, you got to get something for him. You can't just.
He's worth keeping above trading because when, like you said, I agree. You're not going to get nothing. Yeah, you're not going to get nothing.
Actually, from what I saw, it was it's like we give them Thibodeau, they give us DJ Moore. That's the trade that I saw.
No,
we got to look. We let Saquon go for nothing.
Yep.
We traded Leonard Williams. Oh, no, matter of fact, Julian Love. We let him. We didn't re-sign him or McKinney. We didn't get nothing.
McKinney was a different story. McKinney was a money thing.
Right. Well, we could say the same thing about Saquon, but you know,
I don't know about that one. But
the point I'm trying to make
straight up did not want to be there.
We got rid of them. They left us, and we got nothing in return. Okay?
Right.
Yeah.
And I want to get value. I want to get something. You know,
Mark, what you drinking?
Huh?
Water.
That water must be delicious,
right?
Sounds like
he might be dehydrated.
Refreshing.
Because and you know, now that we're talking about it too, I know we're talking about free agency. Let's talk about Joe Shane right now.
Look,
Sneaky.
I'm not saying don't trade Thibodeau. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is he is more valuable than a lot of what we may be trying to trade for.
Right. I'm saying, if you give me an offer I can't refuse, Let's make it happen.
Okay, that's different.
But if you give me, like you said, so bubble yum and a paperclip.
So what's the offer? We talking like a third rounder? Like what's fair for a KT for a Tibbs right
for
now?
me, I mean,
Man, we've been giving up third rounders the last few years. Come on, that's got to stop.
Yeah.
See, look, I would even look. I'm gonna be selfish. It got to be a first or second round.
I would say second round, yes.
Because
At least the second round. Yep.
the potential is there. Thibodeau got that potential.
Oh yeah.
Thibodeau,
for sure.
I would not be shocked if Thibodeau goes on another team and then that defense is top 5. I would not be shocked.
No, because you know what he's capable of, and that's why I'm not for just trading him for, because people are like, oh, we'll trade him so Abdul Carter could play. Like,
It's like a burning desire to trade him for what? And I'm just thinking to myself, for what realistically? Like, what are we gonna get that somebody's gonna be willing to pay for?
It got it for me, like I said, it got to be number 2. It got to be a second round. Hell, you throwing a first. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
yeah, first, absolutely.
Because
I'll take that.
with Thibodeau, I'm gonna be just like Denzel Washington. I'm leaving here with something.
Yep.
I'm leaving him.
Leaving here with something. Hold on, Miss Hangover. Appreciate you hanging around with us for a little bit. The free agent list is stacked this year. Some of them will probably work out deals with their current teams, but there are good pickings out there for the Giants right now. Right, and I'm reading an article that said that the Giants, they do want Illuminor, Wandell, and they do want Flock back. Oh yeah. And that reminds me. I did see something where, and I think the wife sent me a text message because, she's an ESPN analyst. I'm kidding. Something up with Banks. I want to say it was Green Bay. Was it Green Bay?
They want Deontay Banks?
Yeah.
Huh?
It was some about I want to say it was Green Bay. It was something about Banks, and it was because of his special team play. Not so much for his cornerback.
Raiders. If we can get something for Deontay Banks, let's do it.
Oh yeah,
right.
Sure.
So wait. Okay, now Ghost. This kind of goes back to what you were saying. Are we saying what, a third round for Banks?
For Deontay? Oh,
or do we want to go number 2? Do we want to push?
I give up a fourth for Deontay.
Every time I talk about that young man, it pains my heart, bro, because I saw so much potential with him in that first year with the Wink Martindale defense.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. That maybe, I guess, like a third rounder or fourth. I'll be down.
I can't go 4. That's too low.
It would have to be like at least like a mid third rounder. I would do that.
Yeah,
I would do like a mid third rounder.
It's funny you talk about Wink.
I would do that.
Joe Shane addressed that in like that final press conference before Harbaugh was hired. He had mentioned how certain players are positional players when they only work with certain type of coaches. And I read through the lines. I knew exactly who he was talking about.
But it's like you draft these young men for those specific, real quick, if I may, real quick, Sneaky. You draft these young men for these specific types of defensive coordinator schemes, and he's not the only name here because you signed Bobby O in the free agency, right, if I'm not mistaken. And on top of that, you drafted Tibbs too with a Wink Martindale defense. So then it's like you got these talented players, or rather potential to have talent, and you just lack of development, man. It's a shame, bro.
Yeah.
True.
So Sean Jackson, shout out, man. Appreciate you watching the show. What's up, fellas? Who should be more of a Giants free agency priority, Illuminor or Wandell? Good question.
I would say
as of the 24
I'd say Illuminor too.
QBs. I know we couldn't get Caleb, Jaden, or May, but I did want Penix to pair with Neighbors.
Okay.
I wanted.
Hold on,
Sean. In Sean's defense, I did like Penix. However, his injury history concerned me,
and that was my problem.
Yeah, his injury.
Dude tore both of his ACLs, and then he just tore his ACL for the third time.
Yeah,
that's not a good look.
That dark friend.
I'm like.
Atlanta better have a good insurance policy. I know that.
Oh, you know he insured himself. I don't know if y'all remember. Remember Willis McGahee
Yep.
in that national championship game when his knee was fully obliterated?
Yep.
Before that game started, he insured himself like I think $3 million. So regardless, Homeboy was getting $3 million. Regardless. That dark dude said, we need to trade guys. We won't resign. The biggest failure of Shane. We won't give Tibbs a new contract. I'll take a third this year because we don't have one. Oh, okay.
Wait a minute, we don't have a second either, right?
Oh, you know what? I think, yeah. Hold up.
We don't have a second.
No, we got a second. The only thing we don't have is a third. And I think we got like 3 6-rounders or something crazy. We might be moving up. We might be moving up back into the 4th or the 5th with them 6 rounds.
Oh, we lost our second last year with the Dart trade.
Yeah.
Hold on, DRA. I thought I had it on here. I didn't have it.
Because I'm getting sick of giving up either a second or a third.
Okay, so we got we don't have a third round. We got a first, second, 4th, 5th, and 3 6. We don't have a 7th.
Yep.
3 6.
Yeah, because I did a mock draft the other day with my boy Shakes on That Sign Giants. So we don't have a third rounder, but we got 3 6s.
Yeah,
we might move up though. We might move up with them with that. If we get something good.
The potential is definitely there.
Yeah.
And and the 6th round pick is from one of the 6 rounds from Miami, and the other one's from the Dallas Cowboys. I can't believe we actually traded with the Cowboys. That's crazy.
What the heck did we trade with the Cowboys?
I'm looking right now.
I guess.
Lord.
How did we get Chauncey Golston?
I'm pretty sure that was a free agency signing.
Okay.
Yeah, that was free agency.
Then how did we get a Dallas pick?
I don't know.
Maybe a compensatory pick. Maybe they pick somebody up that we dropped. Who knows?
And I got to put this comment out there that our friend said, Banks, we might as well keep to see what Wilson can do with him since he specializes in the secondary. I got to push back a little bit on that, respectfully, of course, because you might. Okay, let me get what I was going to say. Banks is a press guy, and if Darnell, if he has a press defense, I mean, maybe keep him in at nickel. I mean, I'm not gonna act like I'm a defensive expert here. No, I'm not. No, we're gonna talk about wishbone and veer offense all day, every day. But as far as a press and a zone type of cornerback, look, Banks ain't no zone guy.
Yeah, but okay, so he can be used. Clearly, I think he can be used with this scheme. But I also don't know, like, in his mind, how he feels at this point, because he just may need a change of scenery, for real.
Yeah, he might just have to be up out of here, just off the strength of that alone. I just think he's just lacking motivation at this point. I just feel like he definitely got played a little bit in the whole situation.
Remember last year, some of the issues we had with him was effort. It wasn't,
and in 2024 too.
It wasn't that he couldn't play; it was effort, and
it was a mental thing. Yep.
When you said effort, I was thinking straight up.
Week 4, 2024, on that CD Lamb
Cowboys.
Oh,
Dallas Cowboys.
See,
God.
why you got to bring up that? Why you got to open that scar?
That was just.
I wanted Dayball to get in his face and start screaming at him like he did Daniel Jones 2020.
Tablet,
right?
Yeah, throw a tablet. Yeah.
Because I mean, like, look. I know damn well I can't play corner. Okay.
I know I can't.
But
I would have put in more effort.
I would have done something more than a tackle than that was right then and there. I mean, that was just anyway.
So I think Banks I do think he needs to go. I don't think he's a bad player, and I think he could probably do better someplace else with a fresh start. I don't know if he's going to get that, but if he does, great, right? Like if this new defensive coordinator gives him a fresh start, and he can sort of start over, I can get behind that. But if somebody's calling and saying, "Oh, we'll give you a third or a fourth for him," he gone.
You know,
Give him a first class ticket straight to the Newark airport.
Mark, I mean,
Bye-bye.
what's your thought about Banks, man? You have the same sentiments or what?
I just question his mentality. He's like he just feels like he don't want to be there.
Yeah, it's kind of true. Hey, Sneaky, you see what H-Town said in the YouTube comments?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I was about to post. Are you talking about this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this staff will not put up with Carter,
He's not lying.
Neighbors, Banks, BS. They'll be on. No,
That's a good thing.
I don't. What is? I was gonna say. I guess I understand. I understand Carter because he had disciplinary issues this last season. What is he talking about with Neighbors?
Just probably the talking.
The
whole
Oh yeah,
the diva.
Not
giving Coach Dab. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Diva. Oh,
Chewing that gum during the interview.
Yeah.
Talk to Davis. Ask Daves. I remember that interview. He was tight that day, boy.
I want to. So, Casey, you said you want a wide receiver, but you can see Coach.
But I see them going safety. Yeah, absolutely.
Mark, what are your thoughts about the draft? Not so much the player, but the position. What do you think direction they might go?
I think they're going to go on defense.
Ghost. Oh, I'm sorry. You had more. I'm sorry, Mark. You had more.
No, that's I think they're going to go defense.
Okay, you had that pause, and I was like, I wanted to keep the conversation going.
I was just understanding your question. That's all.
Yeah. No, you're good, fam. Ghost, what your thoughts, man?
Honestly, if Caleb is there, I see him getting taken. If not, and this is how I personally feel, I'm trying to move up off that number 5 pick. I'm trying to sell, and get what I can get, and move back and just beef up this offensive line. And I think that's what he's going to do, because that's what hardballs do. They work, from the trenches. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's in the books.
Yo, Ghost, you think they're gonna draft a guard later in the round?
They're gonna need to, man, because Runyon and Van Rotten, let's be for
They're
real,
both
bro.
free agents this year.
That's another thing.
Yeah, I just thought about it. I guess there aren't that many quality guards in free agency this year.
Well, that's another situation, because remember Tannenbaum and old boy from the Ravens, his name is eluding me right now, man.
Lindenbaum?
Lindenbaum. It's Lindenbaum, and there's another dude. He's a Samoan name. I forget his name, bro. But long story short, they're going to be 2 free agents as well. So there's a lot of noise about Harbaugh bringing them over. And I think one of them is a guard.
And to be fair, right? Free agency is actually going to dictate how the draft goes. Correct. So if we get a wide receiver in free agency, I don't think we get one in the draft, or at least not in the first round.
Yeah.
If we get a DB, I don't think we go DB in the first round. So I think we still have to see what free agency brings us before we can definitively say. But like I said, right now, that's what I would want to see.
Yeah.
I'll be straight up. I'm kind of like what Ghost is saying. So, halfway, right? What I mean by that is,
it's got to be worth it. It can't be like you said, bubble gum and paper clips.
Right, and a paper clip, right? Well, what I'm saying is, granted, we're at number 5, and someone give us a, kind of like what Gettleman got on his last draft for when we picked up KD. No, Tony. Oh, Kadarius. Yeah,
that's another scar.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but hey, but that got us Thibodeau and also Neal, who's going to be released. This year.
And
nobody wanted him. Can you believe it? Nobody wanted Neal. Nobody wanted to take him up, see maybe they can coach him up. I was shocked. But
Because
anyway,
his tape is terrible.
what I want to get out is like
Damaged goods, man.
I want to get an offensive tackle. I want to beef up that offensive line. I want to get depth because that's what's going to protect Dart in the future. Look, when Eli won those Super Bowls, one thing was key. He had an offensive line and he had a power running back core. I'm not going to take anything away from the receiving core either. Okay? I mean, the Manninghams, the Cruzes, who else was there? Manningham, Cruz,
Toomer.
Oh my God! I cannot believe
Plex,
I forgot
Russell
about Amani
Boy,
Toomer.
Steve Smith.
Steve Smith. Yep.
Dixon, Dominique Hickson.
Hicks. That's what I was thinking of. Hicks.
Yeah. Who was old boy from North Carolina? He was with us the second time we went. Hakeem Nicks. There you go. Yep. He was another one.
Oh, that boy was.
And he was a big body, bro. We need that. We need a receiver.
I remember his hands were massive.
Yeah,
right.
Plex.
His hands were huge.
But I mean, that's kind of what I don't want to take anything away from the receiving core, but if you don't got time, it's kind of hard to throw the ball when you're on your back as a quarterback. And I mean, we had some beefy dudes up front, the Sneeds, O'Hara's,
Yep.
protecting
Deals, McKenzie, yeah, bro.
Oh,
yes.
man. But what do we know? We're just guys on a podcast, right? Real quick. Now we talked about the first round. Any thoughts about the second round? Like let's say we did go offensive line at number 5, right? We didn't trade down. We stayed where we're at. I'm just throwing out offensive line. Or we'll go offensive line. I'll change the scenario up later. Where would you want to go second round?
I like corner or wide receiver.
Okay. Hold on. Adam said Hakeem Nicks stays an hour away from me in North Carolina. Oh, no shit.
Oh, nice.
Word?
That's cool.
That's cool.
I mean, overall, I'll tell you right now, I'm really excited for this season. And I was at a Italian restaurant, Flora, down in Flower Mound. Shout out Sam and Chris. They're Giant fans, by the way. And we were talking. I was talking to Sam, and he's excited for the season. And he said that, I don't know why I'm getting my hopes up. And I stopped him. And I said, I'm going to tell you why. Harbaugh said it. Playoffs. He set the standard, guys. He set the standard already. And we need to hold him to it. And I'm excited. And with that, we're going to go ahead and go with our final thoughts. Mark, what you got?
Well, my final thoughts. I think we're gonna make I think it's gonna Harbaugh gonna pull a fast one, like a surprise trade or something like that. The unexpected. Just to shake up the core of this Giants team. That's all.
I appreciate that. Let me hear it one time, fam.
Let's go Giants. Ow, I'm out.
I appreciate you. Jalen, what you got, man?
Well, I am pretty excited for this season. Now, I'm not saying we're going to win a Super Bowl or anything like that. I was going to say, so, Scat, if you see this, tone it down just a little bit, man. I still think we still need a few more pieces before we're ready. But I do think that we have a really solid team, and I think we're really going to come together and really gel as a team this year because we actually have a coaching staff competent enough to make sure we do that. Because it definitely didn't feel like we were gelled as a team the last few years. Like, that's just my opinion. And also, one of the like outside of wide receiver, one of the big free agent things that I think that we need to look for is the defensive tackle, because there is somebody who's just like Dix in free agency right now. Christian Wilkins, just saying. Harbaugh, if you see this, Christian Wilkins is out there. I'm just saying. Just
Let me hear one time, man.
all right. Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you, fam. Ghost, what you got on my 40, homie?
Man, as always, Sneaky, it's always a pleasure, man. Listen, in Harbaugh, we trust. Just let the man work. Let the man work. And you know what? Your friend does have a good reason to have his hopes up, Sneaky G, as all of us Giants fans should. Come on, man. John Harbaugh walking into this building with the talent on this roster. What are we talking about right now? Let's see. Let's see what he does at free agency, and let's see what he does in the draft. And ultimately, let's see if he can bring us back to the playoffs and finally back to the promised land. And with that, man, big blue salute. And let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you, fam. I don't know how you're going to follow that up. But go ahead, Casey. What you got, man?
Look, John Harbaugh is not crazy. And he's been in football a long time. So if my man looked at this roster and said, I can make the playoffs with this roster, because he didn't say, playoffs if I get so-and-so in the draft or so-and-so in free agency. He said playoffs based on the roster that he looked at right there. Now, last year, we all believed that they could make the playoffs with the roster they had. They didn't. But we also now know better that it was the coaching, not the actual team, that was the issue. Harbaugh's brought the coaches in. Dallas is worse. The Commanders, to me, are worse. And Philly is worse. The Giants have a golden opportunity to make the playoffs this year. So I can agree with John Harbaugh on that. And let's go Giants.
Hey, before I got to see the fit. I got to see the fit. Let me see the shirt. I like that. That is sick. That is sick. I appreciate you, fam. Have a good one. Well, shoot, I don't even know how I'm going to follow that. I don't even know. But what I do know, if you believe it, it will happen. That's it. That's all I got to say. If you believe it, it will happen. And I believe. Damn it, I believe. And Harbaugh said it. Simple as that. If anybody says to me next season, why do I think we're going to make the playoffs? Harbaugh said it. He said we were. He said we are. Now, Harbaugh, we trust, just like Ghost said. I want to thank everybody that was on the panel tonight. God, I can't tell you how much I appreciate y'all rocking with me for this, couple hours. I can't thank you enough, guys. I want to thank everybody that chimed in the comments. Just take time out of your day to throw up some knowledge, and then we shared it with the panel. I appreciate y'all. Be good. Please, please, please keep your damn hands to yourself. Oh, yeah, I need to give y'all a joke. Hold on. I need to give y'all a joke. I said, no, that was corny. No. So he can. Hold on. Oh, here we go. I got one. Y'all don't like this one. Why did the hipster burn his tongue? because he drank his coffee before it was cool, man. Before it was okay. I appreciate y'all. Please put a smile on someone's face. And as always, let's go Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go Giants.